Hey, I'm joined here by Luke Garrard before we welcome Weston-super-Mare to the Mangatape UK Stadium Meadow Park. Luke, we got back to winning ways away to Hemel on Monday. Has that had a positive impact coming off the back of that in preparation for Saturday?
Hugely. Obviously, to stop the rot to an extent, 3 losses in a row, 2 in the league and obviously in the FA Trophy on Saturday against Aldershot, it was paramount that we went and put 3 points on the board on Monday evening. Half-time was a lot nicer in terms of the deficit, but to go and have the reaction in which we did on a couple of occasions throughout the night to enable us to take 3 points was positive. Hemel are a side that are, since the new management team have gone in there, have had a new manager bounce, and off the back of that they hadn't lost in their last 5 prior to us, so to go and score 4 goals against them and get 3 points was big, and it just gives us the confidence to hopefully back that up again on Saturday against Weston.
Yeah, and after the game on Monday you mentioned about you wanting to have more control. Is that something you've been trying to drill into the lads?
Yeah, I spoke to him about, obviously when we're trying to keep the ball and be a little bit more ball based, you are a little bit more expansive and you're susceptible to a turnover of possession, so I'm trying to drill it down that we've got to be a little bit more organised in anticipation of danger. Speaking to specific units and individuals in terms of being better at that job. I don't want to take away from us scoring goals. Our goals for tally is very impressive this season. Obviously we've got the best goal difference currently in the division, and that's a point in itself, and we need to make sure that we continue that. But I'm a manager that likes to keep clean sheets, and that's not been the case in recent weeks. We've conceded a load of goals and I've watched them back and frustrated in the manner in which we have conceded, because I feel that we can eradicate it for sure. The messaging's been that the sessions in the last couple of sessions on a Thursday and Friday have been focused on defending better, making better decisions and being better out without the ball, because we are very good with it at times, build really, really well, score some real good goals, but we need to be better when we're out of possession, and that's something that we've addressed with the group over the last couple of days.
And in our last meeting with Weston, we only came away with a 0-0 draw. Are you expecting another tight contest?
Yeah, listen, we're 2 different sides probably from the 2 sides presented on that day. I believe they were 13 unbeaten on that afternoon, and I think we were something like 6 unbeaten. So I've looked at that game back. You look at, there's 3 or 4 individuals that haven't been featuring in recent weeks, personnel in different areas of the pitch, being Femi mainly playing left side centre half. So Erico's obviously played that day, Cameron Cox, Jack Payne, Junior Dixon, Abs. So yeah, there's probably going to be changes on both sides in terms of the 11 that are starting. They need to obviously get their campaign back up and running and focusing on getting in the top half of the playoff push. But yeah, they're a good side. They've got good individuals. Ollie Bray's come really good for them in recent weeks on loan from Aldershot. Coulson, for me, has a quality in abundance that can cause you problems. They've got a back line that like defending. We need to make sure that we do in spells what we did against them, but a little bit more clinicality. Play like we did, especially in the first half against Hemel, with a little bit more control. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we can adhere to what's been the language of messaging this week with regards to being resilient, resolute, back to keeping clean sheets, and I feel if we do that, we're a threat for any team in the division, and we need to make sure we back up what we did on Monday evening, a positive 3 points with another 3 points on Saturday.
Cheers, Luke.